right, folks, welcome back. We are Sideline Sisters, and I am Michelle Bloom.
Angela Courtney.
All right, and we back at it. And as you can see, we are here to talk about the WNBA playoffs that will be starting up on September 13th. Teams are locked in.
I'm ready.
They locked in.
I'm ready.
So as you can see, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. All right, y'all. So we're gonna run it back to Sunday night, y'all, because we got to go back and talk about these games. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. I have not been watching most of these little games, especially with the teams that we already know that's eliminated. What's the point?
Right, and then you got the teams that are already locked in that are getting beat or keeping a game really close that shouldn't even be close.
Right.
So it's kind of like maybe, and they're still playing their starters too. That's the thing, which I'm surprised.
Yeah, it's
I'm
going to
really
be
surprised
interesting
at
who is not going to be injured by the time playoffs roll around.
that.
All right, so I'm getting ready to share my screen so we can look at these here scores.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you see it? Am I sharing? Hold on. Let's go here. Share. Sharing is caring. All right. Sharing is caring. Going back to September the 7th, we have the Fever taking on the Mystics. Yeah. Fever meant business. They defeated the DC Mystics 94 to 65.
Oh yeah.
Go back and look at the team leaders here. That were your game. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Your leading scorers: Natasha Howard dropping 17, Aaliyah Boston adding 12. I mean, they're pretty much coasting now. Odyssey Sims 8, Kelsey Mitchell 10.
Mm-hmm.
And for the opposite side, really was nobody other than Ariel Powers coming off.
That's it.
Yeah, everybody else injured. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at the wrong one. Hold on. I'm sorry. Alyssa Clark. Now, Shakira Austin had 11. Kiki had 11. They were twins. Science Citron 17. That was it.
Citron.
Citron gonna do her thing.
Always.
Science Citron. So now, have they determined that Paige Beckers is the Rookie of the Year? I haven't heard.
I mean, I did post something on our website saying that ESPN has declared Paige Beckers Rookie of the Year. However, that's not like WNBA.
No.
So that's ESPN. ESPN has done that.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So it looks
we can't go off of that.
No, we can't. LA Sparks beat the Dallas Wings 91 to 77. I don't know what to say about this one. Paige had 18 let-off scores at 18 points, followed by Maisha Hines Allen with 15. Maddie Seeger with 13. What about Agumba Wale? Where's she be?
I don't know.
She injured.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even man, I hate to hear about JJ, but I think we talked about her last time. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are out. They might as well go ahead and call the season. Just be done. Just be done. And then for the nightcap, and we can talk about Angel Reese, I guess, at this point.
Oh man.
The Aces took on the Sky with final score of 80-66. Let's see here. I hate all these daggone interruptions. Camila Cardoso had 10. Elizabeth Williams also added 10. Michaela, 1, I can't say her name. 12, sorry, Michaela. Let's see. I mean, everybody pretty much was in double figures. It wasn't enough though. Was not enough.
Wasn't enough.
Because your girl Asia Wilson dropped another 30 piece. Jackie Young had 20. Kelsey Gray had 13. And they had pretty good contributions from the bench. Moving on.
Oh, yeah.
Moving on to Monday. Tonight is, wait a minute. Today is, Wednesday. Okay, never mind. Get my days mixed up. All right. So, Connecticut Sun takes on the Atlanta Dream. That was just easy work for Atlanta.
Easy.
That was just
easy work.
Easy work. Let me see what the scores look like.
And this game 14. Right now is
with the Sun. Who the Sun playing?
Yeah.
I just
51-28 Atlanta. Atlanta. It's halftime.
Oh yeah. I mean, Atlanta just got the squad this year. That's why I said, Michelle, we can't sleep on the Atlanta Dream. You can't sleep. You can't count them out.
We cannot. We cannot.
All right, so I ain't even gonna look at the scores any further. I mean, it doesn't help anything. It doesn't do them any justice. They lost.
They lost.
Yes, they lost. Tuesday night, we have the Mystics taking on the Liberty. Liberty made quick work of the Mystics, 75-66. I did not watch that game. Then you got your Fever taking on your Minnesota Lynx. Ooh, surprise, 83-72. I think that was the game the official was injured.
Mm-hmm.
So if the official don't play, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a difficult win for them. But they have proven that they can play without her.
They can play without her, though. They have proven that. Yeah. They have proven.
All right. Again, you have on the Aces taking on the Sky. 92-61. Leave it at that. We already know. And then you have, and which was, I might go back and watch this game, the LA Sparks Mercury. Dun, 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 dun. Where's my noises and stuff, Michelle?
I know. I don't have it tonight. I'm sorry. I don't have it tonight. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened in that. Must have been tragic. But anyway, the Sparks lost to the Sparks beat Mercury. All right. And then shocker. The Storm beat the Valkyries. Y'all might have to go back and see that game. That was a 1 point.
Yeah, I was like, what happened?
Yeah, because
I don't know.
Skylar Diggs has been in some kind of little funk. I don't know. But I guess she proved to the audience that they are worth being in the playoffs, heading to the playoffs. Dead last, but they in there like swimwear. And so on, y'all. Tonight we got Dream taking on the Connecticut Sun. Looks like this is the only game of tonight, and then your playoffs is going to start on September the 13th. Do we want to talk about, or do we just want to kind of go down our little list? What you want to do?
Go down the list.
All right, we'll stick to the list. All right, so then let's talk about the standings right now going into these playoffs, y'all. So,
oh my goodness. Girl,
look at them Aces. Them Aces are moved into the second place.
That 53-point loss did something to them. Yeah, it hurt them. Like it hurt me, but that should have hurt to the core. And I don't think they on 15-game winning streak.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, 15 wins.
They haven't lost a game since that 53-point loss.
Girl, they ain't playing. They are not playing.
So
taking names and kicking butt.
They are doing just that. Serving them.
Getting served. Anyway.
Which brings me to this.
Go ahead.
With that being said, Asia Wilson, we know she been doing her thing, her thizzle with her 30+ point games consecutively.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the MVP ballot is going to be Collier or Wilson.
I don't know.
Has Asia done enough? Has Collier done enough? Is Asia going to unseat Nafisha Collier this year? Like, who's it going to be?
Can I talk now? I'm still out for AT, man. I'm still out for Alyssa Thomas. I still think her name should still be in the hat. She's been carrying that team. So I'm looking at AT, Asia Wilson, and Fee. But Fee she's
a front runner.
I honestly think it should be in between Asia Wilson and, well, I guess it all depends on where Phoenix lands in the playoffs. If they're one of those contender teams, which I don't see them getting past, if they have to play Atlanta, past Atlanta, I don't know how it's going to be set up. But
yeah.
Which teams do you think? You think the top 4 that we have now will be the last 4? Or do you think New York will work their way back in there somewhere?
I think New York will work their way up, actually. And hey, you never know. The Valkyries, they might make, I don't know. I mean, I see them getting past Indiana. I mean, I see them upsetting. I mean, they don't have 23 wins in this column for no reason. So they obviously can beat these teams.
Yeah, on any given night, any team can win, but can you do that consecutively and repeatedly, like night after night? Because that's what it's going to.
It's what it's going to boil down to. I don't know. I mean, who would have thought this new expansion team would be playoff bound? You know what I'm saying? That's a feat in itself right there. So where that's why between the Valkyries coach and Atlanta Dream coach are my top 2 for coaches of the year.
The Atlanta Dream coach and the Valkyries?
Yes, this is the most wins. I mean, he's a brand new head coach, isn't he?
Yes.
Both of these are brand new head coaches. So,
yes.
But
I think I could agree with
though. I can see Natalie getting it. But also, like I said, Atlanta Dream, he has turned this team around.
He has. They know where they were last year. I agree with you on that. But as far as new coaches, I had to get. I would put my bet on Atlanta and the Valkyries. But I would like for the Valkyries coach to get it. Because I mean that's hard. You starting from the ground level. Although I think the decision that they made on those earlier players, cutting the ones that they go back and realize that they needed with all these injuries,
right?
That was a mistake. But I think that's, you got to learn from early on mistakes. And see, I think the league is starting to see that you're gonna have injuries, and it's. You need to extend your roster to at least 15 players. Because you look at it, some teams got 5 players all out at one time. If you only had 12 players, you have no bench.
None.
I think that's what they're figuring out. And they need to stop trying to save money and skimp and all this other stuff.
Exactly.
So anyway, so you can see the cutoff. Los Angeles, DC, Connecticut, Chicago Sky, and the Dallas Wings have all been eliminated. So Seattle Storm just made the cut.
Man.
And yes. I was watching a video. I was watching a YouTube video, and they was talking about, what's going on, because they got the players. It's not like they don't have the play. Although I think in some areas, like with their center, with Malonga, I think because she doesn't have the experience that she might need to. Although I think she plays well when she gets the time, but consistency. So, do you think they have what it takes to be a contender in the playoffs?
I mean, they have veteran players. I don't see why not. To follow on the Guma, she's not hurt. You know, like I said, they just could be resting her. Skylar, I mean, Gabby Williams, Zaya. They have the, what is it? Begor, excuse me,
Izzy
I mean, they
Megbar.
have it. Brittany Sykes, they have the talent. They have veteran players who have been in the league for a while. So they should already know what it takes. You know,
I think they know what it takes. The main thing is just everybody being locked in. You can't have, it's just like your chain is only as strong as its weakest link. So every link in that chain is going to have to be strong, and they all got to be able to move forward at the same time. You know, you can't be no lapse in memory, or can't be caught in spectator mode. It's got to be all in. And I think that's where the Aces are right now. And for one, they've been there. So they know what it takes to get there. And they can do it with the 2 or 3 players that they have that are moving forward, like with Asia Wilson, Chelsea Gray, and Young. The 3 of those could carry that team. Everybody else is just role players.
That's it.
Yeah, and the same thing with Minnesota. Although I got to give Courtney her props because she stepped her game up a whole lot from last year, and I think she's very comfortable in her role moving forward into the playoffs.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
very pivotal role. So
yeah, but I honestly, unlike you, I don't think New York is gonna be there. I just don't think
they this year. Not this year.
No, I don't think they have it.
Not this year. Not this year. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. Who do I think will be in the finals? It will be Minnesota and probably Atlanta. I mean, in the Aces.
Okay. But you think those top 4 teams that are there now will be the ones in the playoffs? The top, the last top 4. The top 4.
New York, though, everybody's like healthy, right?
Yeah, but they just don't have the same chemistry as last year. I would say
they don't.
I would say because of the injuries. What's the girl that played in Unrivaled that got hurt? She's got a hyphenated name. She's kind of like she plays.
Oh, for New York.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the one that always wears her hair back in a ponytail. Lainey something. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, gotcha.
Lainey.
You know what? They don't even really have her on the roster.
That's because she got injured.
Has she even been playing?
No, she got injured before the season started. So what I'm saying is,
she disappointed us last year.
But they had, but I'm saying like she's the backup. So who's the person that she plays like on another team? I can't think right now. But there's another player that reminds me of her. They have the same type of game. Oh gosh, what is the girl that plays for the Los Angeles Sparks? And she wears the headband. She plays inside. She's skinny.
Oh,
she got a gap in the team. She actually hit the last shot in Unrivaled.
I know who you're talking about. It's oh man.
Well, her and Lainey have the same kind of game. Like she's
you're not talking about De'Erica, are you? Hamby.
Yes, Hamby. Well, although Hamby's more of a legit forward. Lainey, I can't think of her name. Well, she plays more of a guard forward, but she can play slow. The 2 of them games, their games are very similar. So what I'm saying is to make the point that New York is missing that person. Although they have, I think they have enough offensive power, but what Lainey brought to it was that defensive piece. And see, that's what De'Erica Hamby-Brain, she has the offense and the defense. So
yeah,
I think
she does.
that's one reason why I don't think New York will be in that Final Four.
Got
yeah.
you. Oh man, it's gonna be wild, you know.
It's gonna be interesting.
The first few games they'll go back and forth 1-1-1, so you know.
All right, so do we want to talk about this Connecticut Sun thing that's going on?
Please, let's talk about it.
All right, so there has been a bidding war for the team for the sale of the Connecticut Sun, because the Mohegan Sun tribe or whatever has decided to sell them. So apparently the state of Connecticut, who considers Connecticut to be the basketball state, which I thought that was, what's the name of it? Is it Philadelphia? I don't know. Either way, they are saying that they're going up against the WNBA and telling them that they want Connecticut to remain, the Suns to remain in the state. Now, this is just them talking off the cuff, but I doubt if they would do this. To me, it wouldn't sound like a good idea. So the state says if they have to invest in keeping the Connecticut Sun team here, like there in Connecticut, they would use pension money to buy the Connecticut Sun, because they want the team to stay in Connecticut. And they were saying money. Yeah, so they were saying that the NBA was being a little biased with not allowing other bidders who want to buy the Connecticut Sun.
Oh my God.
They want to use pension. Now, this is just a proposal. It's not written in stone, whatever. Although I think that's a horrible idea, because you're using that money that belongs to your firefighters and your teachers and
people that work for the state, your government,
right? Gambling on the fact that the WNBA, you're gonna make that money back. So terrible. Yeah. So the senator for Connecticut had written out this whole letter to the WNBA president, stating how it would be against the laws of whatever to, have this monopoly where Connecticut would be removed and not given, the state of Connecticut not given the opportunity to purchase the Connecticut Sun. So that has been the whole debacle. So we're gonna have to stay tuned and see who gets ownership of Connecticut. This is like crazy. That's unprecedented that all these politicians are getting into this.
Right. They're buying into it. They are buying into the WNBA. Wow. Yeah. Wow.
So we'll stay tuned, and we'll come back and give you who decides to get what.
Yes. Yes.
Anyway, I'm gonna let you bring up that whole Angel Reese controversy.
Oh man, Reese, the Chi-Town Barbie has said what she had to say. She said it. She stands by it. Is what's been going on. Chicago, they just not producing. They not putting out. If you think about it, the only people on that team is really her and Cardoso. That's it. Everybody else gone. So she, Angel said, "Hey, something need to happen. We some players, they need some new people on the roster. They need to cut the fat, basically." WNBA didn't like it, so they gave her a half of a
game suspension.
Yeah, I couldn't get it. Half of a game suspension. Well,
I don't
she
think
didn't
she
even
went the
play.
game at all. She ended up staying on the bench, didn't she?
She didn't play, but then they come out saying she's out for the rest of the season. Well, the season's over, okay?
Pretty much.
Season's
They
over, and
they eliminated anyway.
they said in parentheses back. However, I'm hearing Angel didn't even want to go in the game.
I guess it was probably mandatory for her to have to sit on the bench because she is in a legal binding contract.
Yes,
and most of those fans are there to see her.
They are. They're there to see her, but Angel did not go into the game. She did not play at all. That's why it's like, really, is it your back? Why y'all saying that it's your back? She wants out. She wants out. And, from my understanding on some of her social media, she has removed Chi-Town Barbie from her Instagram bio.
Oh, wow.
Which, yeah. So, a lot of things that, yeah. She has removed her name from the Instagram bio. Chi-Town Barbie has been removed. So, I don't know.
I would say this about her, and sometimes you got to think about what you're saying before you put it out there, because once you put it out there, you cannot take it back, and then you become labeled as somebody who is, you got an attitude and you can't work with others and all this other stuff. But she said she did apologize to her teammates, which I think was the right thing to do. And she probably said some things in her frustration, in the heat of the moment. But I mean, sometimes you just got to be, it's always going to be a camera on you.
Oh, yeah, it is. And you've had some other WNBA players to weigh in. Sophie Cunningham, your favorite Indiana Fever player.
Oh, that thug.
She said, you can't just be saying everything you're feeling because that is just not a good look. That's what she said. And again, the camera's going to be on her, so hey.
Straight from the horse's mouth, huh?
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. I think moving forward, Angel needs to think about what she's going to say before she say it, because like you say, you don't want to be blackballed like they did. What's her name? Chastity.
Teaspoon. Yeah. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, the one that they have overseas, and that was back in the WNBA.
Right.
But I think it was more to it than just, I think it was more to it than just, playing. I think it was her attitude and all that other stuff. But I bet she had done some things differently.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right. We'll see if she requests a trade over the summer. We're gonna see if they let her go.
Well, we got other expansion teams coming, so got to see how that works out.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we do. So,
all righty. So you're gonna talk Unrivaled for us?
Unrivaled, folks. Unrivaled. We know this is the 3-on-3 league that was co-founded by Nafisha Collier and Stewie. It's been a lot of talk. A lot of folks thought this was gonna fold, and they exceeded all expectations with the buy-in from folks like Steph Curry. Now you got Serena Williams, who has bought into this league to where the valuation went from 35 million. Are you ready, Courtney? You ready?
I know it's up there.
350.
Wow. Million. And look, the WNBA said no.
And the WNBA said no. So, I know they eating them words right now, because again, the WNBA probably wants to put stipulations on it. They probably don't want them to do this or that, So if this is a way for our girls to be able to stay here in the United States and get paid and be ready for when the season rolls around to start, hey, keep them here.
Some of your best best playmakers play 3-on-3. I grew up playing 3-on-3. And it definitely gave me confidence in my game.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
In fact,
it
I'm
just
gonna go
shows
ahead.
you.
I'm gonna
You
go
gotta
ahead and
rely
say
on your pick and rolls, and you gotta set the screens. You gotta set the screens. And you have to move without the ball.
I was a 3-on-3 queen. I
Oh
ain't gonna lie.
man, yes.
I'm gonna claim my crown.
Claim your crown.
Claim my crown.
It. So yes, folks, Unrivaled again. It starts up in January this year. They will be, well, next year rather, 2026 when it kicks off. They will be not staying in Miami where the league took place last year. They will be traveling to different cities. So stay tuned.
I hope they come to Charlotte.
It could be coming to a city near you, folks. They're trying to be like the big three. Okay. But with that being said, they have let the cat out the bag. This was not supposed to happen until 2027. Okay. However, they just released 2 new teams they have added to the roster. 2 teams they have added to the roster. You ready for these names, Courtney?
Go for it.
I don't think you're ready for these names. Oh man. So you have the Hive. Okay. You've got the Hive.
Wait, the Hive. Where's the Hive gonna be?
The Hive. That's all you got to know is the Hive is one of the new expansion clubs. Okay, the Hive. All right. So that's one of the newest buzz.
Don't do that, Michelle.
Around the league, and then our next team is Team Breeze. Team Breeze.
That sounds like a Colorado team or something.
So now joining, so now you have the Rose, Lunar Owls, Vinyl, Phantom, Mist, Laces, and joining this coming Unrivaled season will be the Hive and the Breeze. So that now brings us to eight teams, which also makes room for 12 more players. So that's a good thing, right? You get to add more players, you get more money in folks' pockets. That's how I see it. And I feel like since you have, these great freshman classes that are coming in, rolling in, and you're wanting to add these folks to your rosters, you gotta make room. So the only way to do that is to add some more teams. So again, there you have it. 2 new teams added to Unrivaled. The Unrivaled will be traveling this Unrivaled season. So hey, go ahead, get it. And just to let you know, we're going to move on past Unrivaled. And I just got to take it back to my rookies because the rookies, they made some noise this year. And again, this whole Paige Beckers things that ESPN has already named her their rookie of the year. Just so you know, Sonia Citron, she has been capped the 5th highest scoring rookie in WNBA history. So just so you know, the 5th highest scoring rookie to score points.
Citron for rookie of the year.
That's it. Citron rookie of the year.
I'm loving Paige Beckers. I love her but I feel like Citron has stood out. She has weathered the storm. When most teams come to play DC, who's the one player that they are always trying to shut down? Citron.
Yeah. Baby on Citron.
Yeah, well, hey, if she don't get it this year, at least I think she'll moving forward will work to get that. But she's such a humble person. So, I think they should let the fans vote.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. They should. Mm-hmm. They should.
All right. So, this is something that I wanted to talk about. And I'm kind of jumping over the playoff stuff. But do you think looking at the injuries that are currently, because Fee is out. I don't know who else might be able. Do you think she's gonna be ready come playoff time? Because I think that's the reason.
What is her injury again? Why is she out again?
Hold on. I can tell you. All right. So go on. Let's see. Where is it?
And I mean the injuries right now through September the 8th.
It just says day to day. Now Dejanay Carrington is out, but I don't think her not playing will be missed because they have so many weapons on that team.
Mm-hmm.
I think they got some huge weapons. Dejanay kind of reminds me of Brittany Sykes. She's your cut slash man.
Mm-hmm.
She's not gonna hit a lot of threes. She does what she needs to do on defense, but she's kind of like that 6-man coming off the bench.
Yeah.
So it just says now that she's out. She's supposed to return September the 12th. But Nafisia says September the 11th, day to day.
Yes, and like I said, they resting her. She will get back. Playoff time. That's when we'll see her.
Yeah. Now Lexi Held and Dewana Bonner are out for the Phoenix. And Washington.
Well, we're not talking about these teams that didn't make it. We're not talking about these teams that didn't make it. Yeah, that's irrelevant.
Well, Seattle Storm made it. Phoenix made it.
Yeah, but Phoenix though, we don't need to talk about Bonner and Lexi. Yeah.
Bonner is on Phoenix Mercury team.
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking Connecticut. Lord, Connecticut.
Get you across your head. You thinking about last year? We in a new year, Michelle.
I'm thinking about last year. You're right. Golly.
Yeah, and then going in, Indiana. I wish them the best, but they got Aaron McDonald, Sydney Colson is still out. Well, they're all these players will be out till next season.
Oh yeah,
Sophie Cunningham, Chloe Bibby, and Caitlin Clark, which I think hers is kind of a little suspect, but whatever.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
the cards is in her hands. Folks are trying to anticipate when she playing her rival this go round. So
how is the cards in her hands when for every other player is not? I'm just saying.
She's the ticket. She's the reason they selling out seats. They coming to see Caitlin.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. All right. So playoff times and dates. I still don't know how they're going to be matched up, but first round, here we go. Starts Sunday, September the 14th. Game 1. And see, I'm getting ready to get rid of my WNBA app now because if all the games going to be on ESPN, I don't need it. Of course, you can always go back and watch them after they've been played on the WNBA app. But here you go. That's the first round. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 games on that first day. And then the next day, Tuesday, September the 16th, you got games 2. Got a better one over here. Games 2 at 7:30 and 9:30 on Wednesday. And then Thursday, we go in, September the 18th, we go into games 3. Okay, and then finishing up on the rest of those games on Friday. But now the WNBA is competing with football season, so that's what you're gonna see 1 or 2 games, except for maybe on the weekends. But they still might be competing against football on the weekends.
Oh yeah, they will.
So that's about it. We went through everything on our little list there, Michelle.
We did. So folks, we gonna be coming back at you. Next time it will be playoff time. So we'll be talking about playoff games. Again, they start up on September 13th. So it's going down, folks. And I mean, shoot. I mean, if you do it like you normally do it, go ahead.
I say it's going down.
Oh yeah, it's going down. It's going down. So,
but hey folks, y'all weigh in and tell us who you think your rookie of the year should be. Do you think it's Paige Beckers? Do you think it's Sonya Stittrump? What about the player of the year? Do you think it's going to be Queen Fee, Asia 100% Wilson, or my pick, AT, Alyssa Thomas? Y'all, Alyssa Thomas been putting in that work. She like that freight train. She been putting in that
train
work.
Coming through. Get out the way. Get out the way.
Get out. And then the coach of the year. Are you pulling for the Atlanta Dreams coach? I don't know his name. Next time I will. Or the Valkyries coach. What's her name? Natalie Kasai? I don't know. Let me start checking
on. To me, I think it's got to be between those two right there.
I agree.
Without a doubt.
I agree.
Without a doubt. I don't care about Minnesota. Y'all got the title. Y'all clinched it. Y'all was in there. But sure, you done had your time to shine. Now it's time for somebody else. It's time for these newbies to come in. These new head coaches that have done something and turned these teams around. So
put in that work.
Put in that work. We'll know something. We'll know something in a week or two. We'll come back and we'll have them answers for you.
Yep.
All right, folks. In the meantime, be safe. Take it easy. We'll check you out the next time. Again, like, subscribe, Sideline Sisters 3542@gmail.com. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube.
Yes.
We out.